Here I am in El Reno, this beautiful historic city, and we're on Bickford Street. This is Oklahoma Vintage Guitar. This building's 109 years old. It was a J.C. Penney's originally, and we've just changed the name because we've taken it over as a venue. The things that are happening in El Reno now are really exciting. I think we're on the cusp of change as far as cultural change, and this used to be a railroad town, and when the railroads went away, so did a lot of the commerce. And so I think it's starting to come back now. There's a lot of interest from other venues actually that want to partner with us, and when somebody's playing in Guthrie, then they can send their artists over here, and so that way we get sort of full coverage. For artists that are coming from out of state, they can actually, instead of just playing one gig in Oklahoma and then having to go to Texas or Kansas, they can do 3 or 4, and this would be an event center for them to come and play. So we started up in October, and the reaction from the community has been really good. It has a lot of charisma, and people that have played here, they just think it's amazing. Just down the road there, there's the Iron Tree Coffee House, which is also a beautiful little place. And I've played there a few times, and we have a really good crowd. And the culture is, we're on the cusp of change here in El Reno.
We call ourselves a country music show. It's traditional country music. We play oldies. We also play some more contemporary songs. Depend on the artist that's up there singing. Really, our band is very versatile. They can play just about anything. We have a full schedule. The shows will be on the 4th Saturday of the month, except for December, and for November, they're going to be on the 3rd Saturday of the month. In addition to that, our band also plays for the El Reno Small Town Weekend concert, and that will be on a Friday night, and that will be June the 3rd.
I'm seeing a big increase in excitement and want for the arts. A lot more people wanting to get involved. We support anybody that wants to come along and join us on this journey. It is something that's going to happen. It's bound to, looking at it and seeing the increase in activity of it.
Here about a month and a half ago from Oklahoma City. Moved here with my girlfriend, she lives here. And I knew the skate park was here and everything. Then I saw the Cosmos skate shop, and it was sick. I'd like to support the local scene. I mean, there's quite a bunch of stuff to skate in here. A bunch of handrails, some curves, some drops. El Reno's, there's some spots. Little towns have spots.
I like to say that people are finding out our secret about El Reno. It's nice, calm, quiet, but there's still enough to do here to keep you entertained. It's still close enough to the city to get what you need, but you're having to go to the city less and less every day, I've noticed. An increase in things going on here is going to help keep people here more often. El Reno is just a cool, quiet town, and I love it. There's no lines compared to the city. You don't have to wait for too long for anything. Like I said, it's our little secret. And people are finding out about it, but I love it.
The support for the arts around here has amazed me. When I first moved here, I didn't think there was much to it, and the small town and all that. And, I've really realized that there's a great support around here, and I can play at least a different place every night of the week for a month and a half straight, and every week is somewhere different. That just blows me away because I'm from Mustang and Yukon and all that, and it's probably harder to do that out there than it is here.
We have a lot of local artists in El Reno. It's coming into its own in El Reno, and personally, I think El Reno is on the cusp of becoming a destination, a place for people to come to be entertained. With the BIC, the theater, putting plays on all the time. This is good, and I think it's a real beginning. I do think we're working in the right direction, and I think we're going to get there. We've got some real dedicated people in El Reno now that want it to become a destination and become something that people from all around are going to know about. The Arts and Culture Coalition has been going on now for about a year, maybe a little over a year. And that's bringing all of the different art venues in this town together. And it's been an eye-opener, I think, for everybody involved on that. We've learned. We've learned about things that maybe we didn't know about.
Woke up that morning, they took me all the way. Hell of a day, I say. They take their chains and they pull me down. They threw me around and away. So who's gonna save me from this hell? 'Cause I don't wanna do this, it's breaking me down. And I don't wanna fight a war to feel it now. You say she's just a stranger, look who's holding me now. Look who's holding me now.
In October of 2014, there was an opportunity for an Art Place America grant. And looking through the parameters of the grant and what all that would entail, didn't really feel like we had built enough capacity yet to apply for that. Even though we had a lot of local assets, we really hadn't come together as all the different organizations and the stakeholder groups and local artists to talk about what we could apply for a large grant for. So we had a facilitated planning meeting, invited everyone that we identified as a stakeholder. It was the public school system, the art department at the school system, the art department at Redlands Community College, the El Reno Arts Council, Historic Fort Reno, the Blue STEM program, the Historical Society, Preservation El Reno. I mean, there was a large group, Main Street, of course, and the chamber and the city, the community planner and the tourism director at the time. So we came together, had a meeting, talked about the grant, talked about what some of the challenges were for all the organizations and what we could do to make it better. So there were a couple of things that we identified. First of all, yes, we want to move forward with this effort. We wanted to increase the lines of communication between the organizations, and we wanted to really define and identify what all of our different cultural and artistic assets were in the community. And we have a lot of them.
When I came on board here, I immediately began going to the coalition meetings. I really wanted to know the heartbeat of El Reno, but also be able to collaborate with stakeholders within the community. So the whole idea of STEM is that they always say there's a STEM pipeline that is leaky, right? And so there's not enough jobs in the job force to fill careers in science, technology, engineering, and math. So it's our job as educators to sort of shore up that leaky pipeline and, and say, student, you can see yourself doing this, as a career, and, spark enough engagement and interest to carry them all the way through college to that career. In being a part of the Arts and Cultural Coalition, I feel that, when I go to those meetings, I can see where the community is going with the arts and culture, and sort of tailor the programming that's done here to those things.
I see people coming out that I didn't know, had any interest in music or any affection for it. At the BIC, I've been to that venue several times, and it's amazing how many people will come in on a Saturday morning and just listen to amateurs, mostly on the Saturday morning open mic deals, and really, really enjoy it. And it gives artists the time and players an opportunity to get up there and play on stage. They're what Colin has done and Travis. And it's a good thing.
I'm always amazed at the number of local artists and musicians that we have here in El Reno.
Music is becoming a centerpiece of downtown, and I think my philosophy is food and music will always draw people. I mean, you could set up a loud rock band in a swamp in Florida, and people would come trudging through the swamp. Hey, heard the music, smelt the burgers? What's going on? And I think that's just our society. People are looking to be entertained, and so food and music. And I think it's beginning to happen here.
This is only the beginning, and there are some new initiatives that are have been developed over the past couple of months, and those plans are going to be released within the next couple of weeks, so everybody needs to just hang tight, and they're going to have a great tie-in with art and culture.
El Reno, the next music capital of the world.